G'day everybody, welcome back to Everspace 2. The previous mission, we completed our undercover mission for the colonial fleet. We didn't really do it very well towards the end though, because our cover was blown, although we did have some valuable information to give Commissioner Hawk. Unfortunately though, we are still on the hook somewhat with the colonial fleet. And it appears they may make contact with us a little bit later on to get us to do more of their dirty work or their errands. But yeah, it's interesting about the dynamic of G&B and also the colonial fleet, because I thought they were sort of on the same side, but there seems to be a little bit of corporate espionage happening, well, at least yeah, maybe between both of them, actually. I mean, so far we've seen it happen one-sided, but who knows, maybe the GNB have also infiltrated, you know, the colonial fleet in some manner. Can we destroy these? Doesn't look like it. Alright. But we do have another pressing issue. We should actually just quickly jump right now. But apparently some of our crewmates at home base are not really getting along, and you know, soon there might be potentially a bit of a shootout going on if we're not arriving there too quick. So we should see if we can get back home and defuse the situation. Yeah, the newest member of our group is going to be Tareen, this trader, and yeah, I suspect perhaps maybe he will provide us some perks, something related to trading, maybe enabling us to make a little bit more money through sales and stuff like that, or maybe he would actually bring in, I guess, interesting items to the shop, and yeah, perhaps maybe he can actually set up a shop at our home base. So that'll be interesting. We'll see how we go. Don't forget, we still have the issue of Maddox's rig having disappeared as well, or Maddox himself having disappeared, so he hasn't really shown up at home base apparently. So we'll have to see who is actually on our doorstep here, because you know, we've got Tareen, but then we're also sort of waiting for Maddox, so who knows what's going on, but we're about to find out. Alright, just trying to remember if there's anything that we need to do here before we leave, but I don't think that is the case. We did pick up 3 missions for the Kato clan. We need to complete all 3 missions, so that'll be pretty easy to do considering they're all level 13 jobs, and that should then complete 5 stops away. I don't know if this then leads to another side mission, potentially. Just taking a look also at some codexes that we have picked up. There's something on Blakemore here, which is the person at GMB that we were kind of reporting to as Evil Adam. So let's take a look here. Born to high-level management, Blakemore has spent his entire life in the GMB company structure. By age 40, he had become one of the top 50 managers in the vast concern. Although his arrogant attitude resulted in his banishment to the DMZ, Blakemore rose to the challenge and took complete control of GNB operations there, to the dismay of others in top management. There are increasing worries that he is attempting to break loose from the GMB and go it alone with the company's DMZ assets. GMB appears almost powerless to bring him to heel. Okay, interesting. So there's a little bit of a rogue outfit within the GNB itself. Maybe the rest of GMB are not so bad, and maybe the reason why they're so bad here is because of this character, potentially. And this is Tammy, the undercover agent that we were working for while we were being blackmailed. Born to settler parents as part of a G&B terraforming project in the Outer Rim, the family was displaced by a shift in company operations. Song was separated from her parents and became a ward of G&B. Received intensive training and education in mining through the concern from a young age. She currently serves as a mining operations manager in their DMZ regional HQ. Her full name is Tammy Song. Okay, cool. And then there's our good mate Tareen. I sort of remember this character from the previous game. We did regularly bump into Tareen, and we could, trade a whole bunch of stuff with him. Regularly spotted using back routes between the Union and Zarkov systems. An Okar trader who plies the DMZ, suspected as doing business in contraband. Although outcasts, some Okar traders are believed to have a special arrangement with the regulating Okar authorities in the region, which largely ignores their activities. Alright, cool, there you go. Let's have a quick look at the world and see if we can pick out any other interesting codexes here. Okay, there's a lot on ships. I am actually kind of interested in locations though, for the most part. So let's take a look at Vesna mining colony. The Zarkov system is relatively young. Oh, actually no, we have read this one on the map itself, and we've also read one on Avonrest. Yeah, so have we read this one as well? So I guess maybe we have seen most of these ones. Casinos. Casinos are venues where gambling and entertainment take place. They have particular importance in the DMZ as social hubs, catering to the edgy aspect of those who live on the frontier. The only casino chain to be fully sanctioned by the Okar authorities is operated by the Kato clan, through a series of tenuous back-channel arrangements which remain a mystery. Kato's casinos provide every type of vice usually outlawed in colonial-controlled areas. Okay, there you go. Alright, I think that's enough codex reading for a day. Let's actually get ourselves through this jump gate and back home. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't really be hanging around to read codexes when we've got a potential shootout about to happen back at our home base, so we should hurry home. I'm still in two minds about whether or not I like the traveling system in this game. Yes, the jump gates make it sort of easy to jump between systems, but you still need to spend a significant amount of time sort of, then using the jump drive to actually get to your actual location, or the location that you want to be at, and ultimately it does take a little bit of time, right? So there's no fast traveling that I know of. At least the game hasn't really introduced anything to that effect. But I guess if this is the extent of the amount of travel that we have to do, I guess it's not too bad. It's just a little bit painful when you do have to sort of backtrack to different locations every now and then. Okay, so Rodia 2, let's see what's going on. Seems pretty quiet out here. Ah, okay, so Tareen's ship is out here. Keep calling him Tareen. Is that the right thing? Yeah, that is. The reason why I have a bit of an issue with that name is because Tareen is also a name of a French dish, right? So it just seems a little bit odd.
Looks like we got a bit of a situation on our hands here, buddy. New arrivals not getting along at all.
Maddox, Tareen, stand down.
I came here in trust, Adam. I did not expect such hostility. Oh, typical lizard. Always blaming the other side.
Cool it, Maddox.
Cool it? You know what a runaround I've had to take? I showed up here first time and there was a damn fleet cruiser parked outside. So I took the long way around, came back, only to find the damn O-car at the door.
Maddox, Tareen is an ally. I explicitly invited him here.
This does not sit well with me at all. Do I need to remind you that this is my base you're squatting?
Things have changed, Maddox. Do you want help or not? Let's discuss this like civilized beings.
Civilized beings, he says. Well, at least I don't shed my skin every few months like a damn iguana.
What an intolerable and despicable individual.
Maddox, Tareen, I'm gonna need you both to be quiet for a little bit.
So, how is your League of Nations coming along, Adam?
Yeah, Delia, I get it. Believe me, there is a purpose to all of this.
Adam, my friend, I did not come all the way to Ceto to be insulted by a raving speciesist.
I know, Tareen, and I apologize for that.
I hate to have to say it, Adam, but this mix might not work.
I see that, Ben. It's a short-term arrangement.
Hey! The vending machine in the canteen only dispenses 2 types of ice cream!
Okay, Alec, that is the least of my problems right now. Please, everyone, just listen up for a minute. I brought Maddox here because there's a job I was going to help him with, which might benefit us all. But first, we need to track down Maddox's other partner for the full details of where we need to go.
Yeah, it's true. I do need assistance, but I wasn't exactly intending to take on a whole damn crew.
They come with me, Maddox. Either you accept that or you're on your own. So, what comes next?
Old Eduardo has the rest of the map. Or, more to the point, he is the map. We left him on an asteroid in the Kait Nebula. We dropped old Eduardo out there as part of the arrangements so the fleet couldn't find him. He should be right where we left him.
Damn, Maddox. If this is how you treat your comrades.
It's what he wanted. We all need a little R&R from time to time.
Okay, so, let's get going.
Nuh-uh. I still gotta fix the freighter to make it operable after the blast it received. Ooh, maybe your half-robot pal can help me with that.
My name is Ben. Sure, I can help you.
Course you can, Taco Bot. Adam, you gotta locate Eduardo alone. Just ping me when you get there and before you make contact with him so he doesn't get spooked by a new face.
What the hell, Maddox?
Just get it done, soldier. We don't have any more time to lose.
Wow. A bit of a dog's breakfast, wouldn't you say? Goodness me. Alright. Well, there's still no shop here, which is unfortunate, but let's take a look at the perks right away. Okay, so we've got quite a... well, actually no. We only have one new person that's giving us perks, so apparently Maddox doesn't exactly give us any benefit, but he is basically the custodian of the plan, right? So it's unfortunate that they're not really getting along, but I suppose there's a small truce going on here. Hopefully it lasts that way. Let's take a look at ourselves first here. We're at level 15, which means that we've got another perk available. I should have noticed this earlier because we're almost at level 16 now. Let's take a look here. So, excessive force. Primary weapons deal 30% increased energy damage while your shield is fully charged. Okay. Crit happens. Critical hits have 30% chance to create an explosion impact that damages the target and nearby enemies for 50% of the damage. Nice, okay. Relentless. 20% increased weapon energy capacity for each installed support device. I don't know. I like the sound of the crits here, so let's actually get that. And I assume we can actually just switch a lot of these things out, right? Okay, so this grants invincibility if we do get to 0 hull. Defensive massacre. Killing an enemy instantly triggers your shield recharge. Okay. That sounds pretty good as well, but I don't know. I like exit strategy. Let's just take a look at this one again. Precursive maintenance, incoming direct armor, or hull hits have a 10% chance to reduce a random device cooldown. Nah. Downtime warrior. Weapons require 15% less energy for each device that is on cooldown. Okay. So whenever we use our devices, weapons require 15% less energy. I don't know. I tend not to use a lot of our devices that often, but I suppose I do use the boost quite a bit. Anyway, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's take a look at what we can do with terrain. Alright, so storage size. Home base storage size increased to 60. Alright, well, we haven't really maxed out our storage just yet, have we? So, while we're here, though, I might actually take a few things that we might be able to sell back in the Zarkov system. I think the small arms go for quite a bit of money there as well. So, do we have any more small arms? Yes, we do. Okay, nice. Alright. And we've got even more arm in here as well. We should try to sell these things off as soon as we can. I'm just going to take a look at the map just to see where we need to go to try and pick up this fella. I forget his name already. X marks the spot. So we definitely need to go to Zarkov. But we do have a few missions for the Cato clan to complete in the Union system. Plus, there's also probably a whole bunch of undiscovered locations worth visiting as well. Alright, let's go back to perks here. Hangar size. So, instead of having 5 ships, which we currently do, we can now hold up to 7 ships instead. Nice. Ship dealers. Increase the number of ships offered at ship dealers. Okay, that's pretty cool. Terrain convinces Mary de Wint to have a small amount of ships available for sale at the Flying Duchess. Okay. That's interesting. There is a alternative set of passives for each ship. Interesting. Increase the selection of ships on the Flying Duchess. The whole range of offered ships can be replaced once every 10 minutes. Okay, so I guess that is much faster than what it usually is. I don't really know how often the ships actually cycle. Terrain convinces Cato to offer top-tier ships for sale at Cato Palace. I really like this upgrade for the ship dealers because I think the ships can actually have like a base I guess stat that you can use, and you know, depending on the quality of your ship, really is how far you can actually push that ship in terms of
About time I could do that.
in terms of overall stats with weapons, etc, etc. So yeah, if we can actually buy better quality ships, that would be fantastic. Okay, we need solar panels for this, apparently, which I was about to sell, so good thing that we still have that. Yeah, convinces Marie de Wint to have a small amount of ships available. I guess we have to go through some of these upgrades, though, whether or not we like it or not. I don't know if there's a dealer somewhere that offers like really, really good ships, and maybe we don't have to get into all of this, potentially. Alternative set of passives. Okay, this is gonna be tough. 15k. That's a lot of money. And we don't really have particle modulators anyway, so we're gonna have to wait on that one. Do we want to take a look at some of the other upgrades here? I'm not sure what these symbols mean exactly. I think maybe it just means that we can potentially upgrade certain things. Okay. I don't know if we should invest in all of this. Can't exactly get there though. I think we're okay. Let's just go back to storage once more and let's see if there's anything else that we can bring with us. Maybe we'll take that. And yeah, we'll try and sell all this stuff, although now that I've seen that solar panels were actually used for some investments, I'm a little bit concerned about selling them, but that's alright. We'll make quite a bit of money. We've got signal decoders as well. This one's for Union. I'll actually keep that one on us. And I'll keep this one as well, although... yeah, this is plus 90% loot quality. We are headed to Union, and we're going to complete the missions for the Kato clan, and then maybe at the end of that, we'll use the signal decoder and see if we can fight a few enemies and get some better loot. Hopefully, it's worthwhile. Keep in mind, we've got a kind of a situation going with our weapons as well, because I accidentally sold the weapon that we were supposed to use. So, yeah, that is unfortunate.
So where is this asteroid I'm looking for?
Yeah, well, I didn't exactly write down the coordinates, did I? Thought we could be compromised that way. So I drew a picture, see? He should be somewhere on a rock near that, thing.
God damn it, really? Is this all you're giving me to go on? It's just a stick figure standing on a circle with some squiggles around it.
Kaid Nebula, now! You do whine a lot, don't you?
Alright. This plan is sounding more and more half-baked as time progresses, so I'm a little bit concerned. But yeah, anyway, off to Union Bridge. We'll not stop for anything, hopefully, and just use the jump gate immediately. And as soon as we arrive at Union, we'll start heading to all of the missions that the Kato clan wants us to do. I'm actually not entirely sure about one of our devices, guys. The first device in the first slot, it doesn't really seem to be doing us much good. Let's take a look here. So, corrosion injector afflicts the target with corrosion, dealing shield piercing damage for 7 seconds. So, I don't know if perhaps maybe the problem is I just need to remember to actually use it. I'm just looking also at, I guess the upgrade thing down below there. It says upgrade for 1. I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean like upgrade for 1 mainframe expansion, or... yeah, not sure, but maybe we can test it out. We do use the energized boost a lot. So maybe we can upgrade that. Ah, yes, definitely. Okay, definitely takes a mainframe expansion. So, we've got to just be a little bit careful with that, because obviously we want to boost our base stats as much as we can. I think that's probably a good idea. But if we've got some spare mainframe expansions, we may as well use it in some of the devices that we use often. Okay, so... Torn Station. I'm guessing we have been to Torn Station before. I'm curious about visiting this undiscovered site, and then once we're done with that, we can then go to these coordinates, complete the mission over there. So... Okay, so these are the 3 missions right here. We've got another undiscovered site over there. Alright, let's jump out. Alright, let's start with the undiscovered site. We'll do a little bit of looting here, or at least discover what this place is all about. Who knows, there might be some side quests here as well. Okay, it looks like we can call the Flying Duchess here as well. Seems like the middle of nowhere though. Location challenge, find and repair 6 leaks. Okay. I mean, I guess I can do that. Enemies are not too tough, which is good. I'm just hoping that we'll find some decent weapons to replace what we've got going here, because yeah, we definitely made a bit of a mistake. That autocannon had decent range as well. That's the real problem. But look, I'll probably be happy if we just found something with some decent kinetic damage, because having a bit of a balance between the shield and kinetic damage is obviously important. Alright, now that the area is sort of clear of outlaws, we should be able to look for these leaks in relative peace. Alright, so I'm just looking around here. I'm not seeing leaks exactly, but I mean, here we go. Alright, you have to get in very, very close to actually identify them. So we're just looking for, I guess, areas that look a little bit gassy. Yeah, okay, so that's definitely fixed the leak, and it should hopefully mean that we just need to sort of focus on other gassy looking areas. Glad that the gases don't actually linger after we complete the repairs. Good. Alright, now we've got a power core in there. Might want to grab that soon. We've got
Time for a new approach.
maybe a socket somewhere. I have a feeling that we may have seen a socket before, but anyway, let's do another repair here. Let's give these freelancers a hand.
Got him in my crosshairs.
Alright, let's take a step back and let's see if we can identify where these leaks might be. See some gas over there. I reckon there's probably one, at least, over this side. Okay, one more somewhere. Okay, another power core. Interesting. So we've got a couple of power cores, but no actual slots for them just yet. I think I found the last leak here, right here. Okay, does that actually do anything for us, or...? Okay, so we got a mainframe component out of that. Nice. I think we have 3, right? So why don't we just combine that? And yeah, we should be able to just save for the time being. Alright, so the next order of things really is just to find where we can slot power cores into. I'm not really sure if it's actually on the station or perhaps maybe in a completely different position. There we go. Alright, cool. So let's grab these power cores and let's deliver them. And cross our fingers, hopefully we'll actually get some decent loot. Perhaps maybe a weapon that will, you know, do a little bit more kinetic damage. Oh no. Okay, we almost completely lost that power core to oblivion. Okay, that's one container. I guess there should be another one in the other one. Okay, very good. Let's take a look at that. So, that's a powerful coil gun, little bit of extra kinetic damage, plus better range as well. I will take that instead of the pulse laser. I'm not entirely sure about this pulse laser though. I feel like, I don't know, maybe we should keep it just in case. Let's take a look at what we've got in this one though. Ooh, okay. Is that any better? Absolutely not. Let's get rid of it. You know, in hindsight, guys, I should have actually chucked the device charger and the earthwine back at home with all the other stuff that we've got in storage, but anyway, as I say, hindsight is a beautiful thing. Let's get a move on. And let's head to the coordinates that the Kato clan wants us to go to, and we'll get some of this stuff cleared out.
Let's see which ship has what we came for.
Alright, locate the stolen container amongst the ships. Alright, easy, so just destroy everyone, basically. Okay, that was not really a very good start. Let's take this a little bit slow. Nice, okay.
That's it.
We got some freelancers here as well helping us, so that's good. That first ship actually had the container that we were looking for, so that was pretty easy. The airspace here is actually pretty busy. There's Okar, and there's also these outlaws as well, and also the freelancers, so quite a lot of stuff happening here. There looks to be some kind of destroyed station over that side. We should check it out. Just trying to see if there's anything else of interest. More ramen, nice. Just a bit of scrap. Hardly worth it at all. Alright, I don't really see anything else of interest here, so... what is that? Plating. That's alright. It's not really rare anyway, so... let's get out of here. Okay, and from here, let's go to our next destination. Search and destroy. This is something that we haven't accepted yet. I think these are the other two that we have accepted. So I'm not gonna bother doing, more. We're not going above and beyond for the Kato clan, that's for sure. But yeah, at the very least, we'll do the two that we need to complete. And then we'll get in another undiscovered location nearby as well. I think that'll align perfectly. Almost at level 16 as well, which is really, really nice. That should bring us to the level that we need for the next main mission, if I'm not mistaken.
The base I gotta take down is in the vicinity.
You are incapacitated.
Okay, so this new weapon that we're rocking right now is not bad, but it does drain our energy very, very quickly, so that is a tiny bit of a concern. See if we can get to this container. another decoder as well. Grab that. Okay, so the base is taken out, but we now have a boss to deal with as well. Shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think.
Hey, Marianne. I finished that task for you.
Thank you. Payment is transferred.
Very good. Alright. And I don't suppose there's just more stuff hidden away in this area, potentially. Probably not. Alright, I think it's probably time for us to leave. So let's jump out and let's go either to the next coordinates or maybe the undiscovered location. Let's just take a look at which one's closer. Yeah, undiscovered location first. And then once we're done with that, we'll make our way to the next coordinates. And yeah, she'll be right. Okay, so find and repair the damaged buoys. Sounds simple enough. We've got, yep, another beacon for the Flying Duchess there if we need to do any repairs or any trading. These buoys, I'm guessing these are the things. I'm not going to rush into it just yet. We've got 5 of them. Plenty of mines surrounding it as well though, so... Very good, alright. It's nice to sort of just clear out the area a little bit before we start doing any of this work. Plenty of interesting things here to try and investigate. We've got some kind of a shield generator. I don't know where the shields are, but we may as well destroy this now, I reckon. We've got Culver crystals here. Let's go for that. A few more. Okay, good stuff. More titanium here. I don't know if titanium's that worth it. Perhaps maybe we can just leave the titanium alone. I don't think we've got like a desperate need for titanium right now. Don't like seeing this red looking thing here. Can we just destroy that? No, okay. Red barrel looking things definitely make me a little bit, you know, panicky. You know, it's the gamer instinct in me that tells me that that's something that would blow up. And obviously we don't want it to blow up while we're being too close. This has better kinetic damage, but really, really bad range. I'm not entirely sure I really want to swap out to that one. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of our mines as well. Sustain Jaeger. Nah, we'll get rid of that. Okay, we found another device charger apparently. Railgun. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of this. Okay. I assume this was where the shield was, or the shield generator was powering. So we don't need to worry about looking for anything else. Particle modulator, nice. Okay, that's exactly what we need for one of our upgrades. Alright, so let's see if we can find some of these beacons. So let's maybe start with this one. Sorry, not beacons, buoys. Very good. Check out the next one. This one might be a little bit more complicated because of all these mines. Okay, good stuff. So that's the second one done. Question is, where are the other ones? So I'm not 100% sure on that. We saw one over there. There's one over here. I'm just sort of looking for some kind of red light in the distance, but all these mines are probably not helping with that process, so... And I'm not entirely sure I'm keen on, you know, like sitting around here trying to destroy every single mine that we see, but... Okay, let's maybe go this way. I'm not really sure if this is a good way to go to, but I'm just sort of randomly selecting my destinations, guys. Okay, so we did pick up a marker there for another damaged buoy. I'm actually just gonna work our way that way, and hopefully in the process of repairing this one we might identify another one, or at least some points of interest that we can explore. Alright. Very good. I'm not seeing any more buoys, but I do see points of interest though. So we've got a couple more of these buoys somewhere. Hopefully they're around here somewhere. Here we go, here's one. Kind of a lucky find. Let's just quickly explore this asteroid. Okay, we can barely see anything here. Okay, still not seeing the last buoy anywhere. Here we go. Nice. Alright. A whole bunch of anemones have managed to snare it, so see if we can get rid of these. Alright, and that is the last one. Hopefully we got like a reward for doing that. Nice, okay.
May I advise exploring elsewhere? There is really nothing more here to discover.
Oh, okay.
No worries, Hive. We are off. But yeah, so we did get a mainframe expansion from that one, which is really nice. And I suppose we should make our way to the final destination here for the Kato clan. Wherever this coordinates or these coordinates lead us. And yeah, well,
Can you tell me anything else about my other iterations?
It would be difficult to summarize and indiscreet in any case.
I mean, maybe I'm different from them in some sense?
I do find it interesting that you have acquired new acquaintances, which could be considered a level of social engagement, which was beyond most of your earlier self-centered iterations.
Okay.
We have arrived at the provided coordinates.
alright. And I guess all we need to do here is just do the same thing that we did in the last set of coordinates, which is just destroy various things at this base. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's try and deal with this bomb thrower first. Very good. You know what? I haven't actually seen Alec spawn in a very long time. Bit of a shame. Hopefully he does, you know, decide to come pay us a visit. Preferably when there are a lot of enemies around. Just checking out whether or not we can give the GMB a bit of a hand here. Alright, so we're almost there. We just need to destroy energy cells. Or energy coils, rather. There's a few more. Done. Okay, there's a boss. I forget about the bosses. Let's just create a bit of distance, and from there we should be able to just take these guys out.
The job.
I will transfer the payment immediately.
Alright, so that's 3 for 3. Let's just quickly check on all of the loot and containers and everything here. Don't want to leave anything to waste. Okay, got plenty of stuff here, probably a lot of stuff that we just have to get rid of. It'd be nice if we could sell some of this stuff, to be honest, but unfortunately the Duchess doesn't come out this way, so I think we're just gonna have to get rid of things. Maybe I can keep some of this other stuff, that's fine. Let's quickly check on these containers over here. Ooh, sticky turrets, I like that. Only one though, let's keep that for now. And whenever we get into a situation where we have to defend a position, let's actually use those. We'll get rid of the Gauss cannon. Alright, looking good. Not sure if there's potentially other stuff here for us to loot, but I probably think that this is it, considering this is just a randomized coordinates for that mission, but I do see a small wreck over here. Potentially there could be something. Rightio. Okay, I think we're done here, but I think the episode's probably gone a little bit over 1 hour at this point, so I'm gonna call it here, take a little bit of a break and come back to it in the next episode. And yeah, just looking at our missions here, 5 stops away, we do need to just return one of those containers to Cato Palace before we can actually complete this, and I reckon that'll happen in the next episode. And On top of that, we will also use one of our signal decoders and see if we can have a bit of a fight to hopefully get a little bit better loot quality as well, but not after we've been to Cato Palace and perhaps sold a whole bunch of stuff as well, because I'm keen on making a little bit more money. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. As usual, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.